Okay, good morning, everyone. I'd like to open this Polk County Board of Commissioners. It's July 8th. Extra agendas are on the table. Back, commissioners are present. And first up is for comments for not on this agenda. Anybody like to address the board? So Jack, you mentioned you wanted to make a statement. Now would be the time.
Oh, I'm regarding the fair. Would this be
Now
appropriate?
would be appropriate.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Public comment.
Thank you.
And give us your name and address, please, for the
Good
record.
morning. Yeah, I'm Jack Waddell. I live on Elkins Road outside of Monmouth. First of all, I want to thank you two guys for making me more informed with the information. I don't know if you remember, but you gave me a bunch of information. I'm concerned about the fair and you weren't here, so, but anyway, thank you for doing that. And so I'm just here to say that I've remained neutral on trying to figure out on my own. I come from a conservative background where we like to see things done efficiently, and a lot of us in the community here, they don't feel that way, and so that doesn't reflect on the commissioners and the fairgrounds. We have multiple issues in Independence, Monmouth, local issues that are just insane. And so anyway, I'm trying to do what I can as just an individual to keep the fair going. I believe that we all have agricultural roots, and I think it's so critical for kids to learn the work ethic, learn how we got here. I think it's as important as school, and unfortunately, in the schools, they don't get any of this information that we're trying to project through 4-H. And I know in my personal family and my extended circle, so many kids, I mean, not just in this county, Benton County. Yeah, I mean, the finest kids in Oregon are kids who went through the program. And so I'm on your team trying to do what I can as a small individual to, preserve the fair. And I know only you three guys know the details, okay? And so we're just laymen sitting back, hoping our commissioners do what they can, and as long as the fair keeps the same program, the same expenses, the same the same events, I think it's time to interject private sector solutions. You've got a great piece of property out there. There's so many events that can generate. I'm familiar with all the fairs in Oregon, and some of the fairs, the rodeo keeps them going. And I know we don't have the panels, but my solution is let's go talk to Benton, Marion, get their panels, see if we can work a deal, and and you could have that, you could have concerts, you could have guys doing their motorcycles, big revenue events.
And that's time, sir. It's 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. But anyway, if I get a chance, I would just like to, continue this, just, and because I do have I'm not just blowing smoke. I have a small group with a plan. And so anyway, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Anyone else like to address the board? Moving on, look for approval of agenda.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Approval of minutes from July 1st, 2026.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Approval of consent calendar.
I'll move approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. That brings the length of service awards. Mr. Matt Hawkins.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the board. We do have a few employees that we would like to recognize today. We have a couple of them present with us, so we'll start with them. First, we would like to recognize celebrating 10 years of service to Polk County, Mary Bowers. So Mary, come on down. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate you. You want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next, we would like to recognize for 15 years of service, Heather Chase. And I'll admit, sometimes I say which department these individuals are from. Both of our individuals today have spent time in different departments, but all these years here at the county. So Heather, come on down.
I just barely remember way back when.
It was a long time ago. Yeah, three that were on the original hiring panel.
Shoes match the shirt.
I know, it really went all out today.
And finally, we do have an employee that is not able to be here today, but we would like to recognize Sabrina Wilson for 10 years of service. Oddly enough, Sabrina also has been in a couple of different departments at the county and is currently in behavioral health.
Thank you, Sabrina. Next up is Fairgrounds Event Center Operating Levy and Resolution number 2610. Mr. Greg Hansen.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, this is the last resolution involving the fairgrounds and the operating levy or local option tax, as the state refers to it as. This would formalize putting it on the ballot for the November 3rd election. Details of the operating levy is a 5-year levy at a value of not to exceed 12 cents per thousand. It will address both operations and normal maintenance, and then do maintenance for those, or improvements for those that have been neglected, like electrical and exterior of the main building, and those paving interior and exterior in the parking lot and in the interior grounds. So this will be the last thing that you have to formalize. After that, I will take this SEL 801 up to the clerk, and you will then receive your ballot number and those things once she records it. So I would recommend you approve it.
Questions? Do I hear a motion?
I move to sign and deliver. I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Thank you very much. We do have an add-on today. Public Works Director Todd Whitaker's got some updates on some projects for us that we learned about yesterday.
Couple of announcements. I attended an ODOT pre-construction conference yesterday for the Bethel Road Highway 99 intersection. And so that's the first time the contractors presented their schedule, and they plan to close Bethel Road on July 20th. So I thought it was important to get in here and let you know that as soon as possible. Their responsibility to do all the notifications, but we will be forwarding, putting some of their information that they're putting out on our webpage to try to help the public understand what's going on there a little bit better. There is an official detour route that's very long around there that the agricultural community is probably not going to adhere to. And so we're doing what we can to avoid significant amount of damage to our roads. It's a 3-week closure, so it should be back opened up in 21 days. And so wanted to let you know that. Second thing I learned yesterday is our Wildwood Bridge has been struck again by another overheight load. And so we need to get a rapid assessment on there ourselves to determine whether to close it or put a severe weight restriction on it until such time that we can get ODOT to have one of their bridge inspectors come and evaluate the safety of keeping that bridge open. This has been recurring problem. Seems like once every year or two, we have another one of these. So
I just like,
So do we know what hit it?
most likely an overheight log truck. That seems to be what's been occurring there. And you can see the evidence of that in some of the upper members that still have bark on them.
so nobody stopped or contacted you once they hit it.
Nope.
I'd like to expand just a little bit on the 99 in Bethel project. That road closure will run from August 20th July 20th to September or to August 7th. And by the end of August, they should have it completely, or the end of September, new rails, paint and everything completed. So they are reaching out to all the farmers. Just sent an email out this morning. They have contact Kirk and contractors. Was there yesterday, gave us the card and all the contact information for farmers to contact to get through possibly with the large harvest equipment. And we have Cloverdale Farms yesterday afternoon to create a program for them because they are right in the middle of the project, and Cloverdale Farms are in the middle of harvest. So we're going to impact each other head on, but they are making great efforts to work with the community. So it's looking good. Thank you, John.
Thanks.
Do you have a need for executive session?
No, sir.
Okay. We're adjourned.